Hello out there, and welcome to Sitting Down with Schneider. Today is April the 13th, and today we will be talking with Liberty High School senior Emily Redman. So let's get Emily locked in here. Just waiting here, and it looks like we've got her. Hello, Emily. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, good. What you up to today?
Nothing much. Just chilling at home. The usual.
the huge, the huge
Yeah.
over the last month, right?
Yep. Got a little bit of schoolwork done. That was really good.
That's right. We're on to distance learning now, huh? You are
Yep.
you are able to access that stuff and get that distance learning done.
Yep. It's been pretty easy, honestly. And the teachers have all been great. I'll send emails and they'll be back right away and be super helpful. So it's been pretty smooth for me.
That's
It's been good.
excellent. That's really neat to hear. I know a lot of people were really worried about how all that distance learning was going to go.
Yeah. And it did cross my mind of this is new for everybody. Is this gonna what kind of chaos is gonna come from this? But I honestly, and my sisters too, it's all been really good with all of our teachers so far. So it's been good.
Excellent. That's great to hear. Hey, Emily, before we cruise on any further, is it okay if I record this and put it on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent, excellent. All right, Emily, will you tell us a little bit about yourself? What are some of your interests? What are some activities you're involved in? Things like that.
Yeah, for sure. So I am a senior at Liberty. I have been super involved in performing arts at the school. I do playmakers. I was on council for 1 year, and this year I'm president of choir, and I was on council last year, and I'm super involved in choir. I spend a lot of time working in that program, so that's really my big focus is choir. I love doing choir. Yeah, those are my two main activities. They take up a lot of my time.
I can
But I
imagine,
love them.
especially being president. I mean, a lot of hours
Yeah.
in that role, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you holding up in general at home? You know, with uh, mom, your sisters, right? I don't know if dad's working from home as well. How you holding up under quarantine?
Yeah, my mom has definitely put a lot of stuff in place to help keep us active. Instead of us just all sitting and being oh, what can we do? She's done a lot to kind of get us up, get us moving, doing things. So it's the first. So what I lose track of time now because it's after these few weeks, it's just everything just seems like it was last week. But
Hmm.
my mom in the beginning was putting in charts of making sure we do outside time, academic time, stuff like that. So that's kind of helped our family be really active still while being at home. But overall, honestly, it's just been good family time. Me and my sisters have been doing a lot together. We started binge watching a TV show together, and so it's every night. It's after dinner, we're okay, gotta go, bye, and then we go up and watch the TV show for the rest of the night. So that's
What
been
show
really
is that? What show is that? I hate to interrupt. I just want to know what show you guys binge watch.
yeah. We watch a Once Upon a Time. It's it's kind of like a twist on the fairy tales of all these fairy tales, and they all are in one kind of group together, and it's kind of like a dark twist on them, but it's really cool. I watched it years ago, but I'm you know what, maybe it would be fun to sit down and watch this again.
Yeah, so that's a definite recommendation. We're looking for because we're who knows how long we're going to be in this, right? So
Right.
looking for new shows to watch. Tiger King was just too weird, and I want to move on from that.
Right.
You
Yeah,
mentioned
no, never got
outside.
on that
You mentioned
one.
outside activities earlier. What kind of outside activities? You said mom has you guys doing some stuff. What kinds of things are you doing to stay active?
Yeah. So our dad replaced all of our bike tires at the beginning of all this. So we've been spending a lot of time on the bikes recently. Like there was like 2 days where it's like I went on 2 bike rides. So it's like I went on one by myself and then one with my sisters. And then we'll go on like 6 mile bike rides at a time. And the next day, you definitely feel it after doing like 11 miles a day. You get a little tired. But that's honestly been like another really cool thing that we've been doing together is just like getting out on the bikes and finding new trails has honestly been like the most like it's like really interesting because it's like living in this town for almost 18 years. It's like there's some places that I'm like, oh, I had no clue that this was here. But just getting on the bike and going out and doing whatever has been really fun.
That is really cool being able to discover some of those new things.
Hmm.
That's awesome. Hey, Emily, what's been the one hardest thing to deal, one or two hardest things to deal with in this shelter in place?
Yeah, it's definitely like been that. And honestly, I didn't realize this until last week. It's just been missing that face to face contact with people, like with my friends and stuff. It was my friend's birthday last week, and I went and dropped some stuff at his house to like just say happy birthday. And he came out on the porch, and like it was just like in that moment, like standing there and like seeing them, but like can't like go up to them. And then I was like, yeah, I really miss like being able to go up and like talk to my friends and stuff. So that's
Gotcha.
been the biggest thing.
Okay. Um, have you have you found out anything about yourself that maybe you didn't know existed as you've been put in this complete different situation than you've ever been used to?
Right. I think honestly it's been like the bike riding and like going out and like exploring and stuff. That's been like a really fun like just like an extra activity that I really wasn't into before. It's like I might like go on like a little bike ride like on around the park near my house. But it's like being able to like go out and like explore and stuff has been like a different kind of like freedom and like stuff like that that's been really cool.
Isn't it weird that you get on that bike and it's just something about being out in the open air and just kind of cruising around? So that's like maybe that is something when this is all lifted, even though you'll have other things you can do, these bike rides will be something that maybe you'll keep incorporating in, right, to your day to day
Definitely.
or yeah, or weekly or however often.
Yeah.
So when this is all said and done, and let's hope and let's cross our fingers that this is eventually said and done. What are going to be the first one or two things that you're going to do? Like you're not under. I know, right? That's a crazy question, but
No.
it doesn't have to be. I mean, it might change when it all happens, but just off the
Right.
top of your head, what do you think might be the first or second thing you might do?
Yeah. It's been honestly so funny because like my mom the other day was like, I just want to go walk through TJ Maxx. And I was like, so do I. I'm like, I want
Right?
to go walk through TJ Maxx. So it's like going to stores, like, and going inside and not feeling like you like go in and like have to like get what you want and like run and like you feel like everybody's like, why are you here? So
Right?
it's like,
Completely freaked out, right?
yes. So
Hmm.
it's like honestly just being able to go to a store and like walk around.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Hey Emily,
Yeah.
what are your plans as we move on? You know, we're finishing up high school here, and what's next for Emily Redman?
Yeah. So just a couple weeks ago, I committed to UC Davis. So I'm going to be going to UC Davis next year.
Ooh, go Aggies!
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm going to be studying communications there. So I'm super excited. But honestly, like, I mean, that's like the only like for sure thing at this point. It's like I'm just kind of gonna go through this with an open mindset. I know like with communications, like there's honestly so much that I want. It's honestly like the most centralized like it's like the focus that I want. It's like kind of anything that I can do with it because I either want to do like journalism type stuff or like event planning. Like those are like my two like things right now that I really want to get involved in. So I think that we're just heading in with journalism and kind of seeing what's going on. I've been in love with UC Davis since I was in like the 7th grade. Like that was the first time I like saw the campus and I honestly was like, at that point, I was like, I'm going here. Like, I was like 100%. But then after like time moved on, I kind of was like switching around. I was like, okay, maybe I'll do marine biology. Okay, maybe I'll do nursing. So it's like all those changes happened and like was changing what schools I was wanting. But I think it's funny how we just went full circle of like the beginning of the college journey to the to like the decision all brought me right back to UC Davis.
Isn't
So
that crazy?
it's
Your
something.
first inclination, where you first thought you were going to go, and like you said, full circle, and now you're going to be an Aggie. It's so amazing. You're going to do so many wonderful things at Davis and then onward. It's going to be so amazing to see. That bike riding that you're doing right now is going to come in handy because there's a lot of bike riding at UC Davis.
Yes, for sure. That's what my mom's been saying. She's all like, well, it's just like it's training time. We're just getting ready. I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
There you go. Absolutely. All right, Emily. Well, we're going to wrap up. Is there anything that you want to say as we finish this up today?
Yeah, not real, not much. I just want to say thank you for doing this. It's so good to like talk to people. It's like sometimes
Oh,
we take it for granted any small conversations.
agreed, agreed. I've been really enjoying getting to sit down with you guys, and obviously you're no exception. It was wonderful to sit down today and see that smiling face. And thank you for your time today. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right, kiddo. We'll see
All
ya.
right.
Bye bye.
Bye.